and welcome to another Maplestory 2 video, and today we're going to do the Dark Descent video. So I finished all my daily, finished all my weekly, and I couldn't get the best gear that I could get on my character, but since we're doing the Dark Descent, so here's my tips regarding it. So Dark Descent gives you the hobby fruits that you can purchase later on at the ferry in Queenstown. You can purchase various of good stuff that you can buy from there. You do this weekly, 3 times a week, and yeah, you are being ranked in the ranking system. So when you go to the ranking system of Dark Descent, you are going to be able to see who's being on the top. I believe it's top 10 gets the belts. You receive a belt that's temporary, but it gives you a lot of good stats. So you do want to compete and be the top 10 players, I believe. If not, I think it might be only for the top 1 player, but I'm pretty sure it's top 10 players. So if you look at the pre-season and such, or the first season, you can tell some of these are familiar on the screen. If you're curious on how they play and how they get good score, you can check out the gear and such. So for example, Slug is the top player in first season and season 2. He has already his 15 weapon. I think he finished this before he did. He upgraded his weapon, but you can tell. You can check the differences on people's stats and gear and what they focus on. So what you notice is most of these people have upgraded their headpiece, their bottom piece, their weapons, and most likely their chest piece as well. So as you can see, it's plus 10, plus 10. It's not the best bonus attributes, I would say, but it does help you to get your survival in Dark Descent. So having that plus 9, plus 10 will get your defense up pretty high in comparison to, let's say the top 200s. Let's see, top 200 has, well, he also has plus 9, plus 10 or whatever. It varies from each person. But the majority of the people are upgrading their armor so they can survive some heavy hitting damage. I'm currently on 27, I haven't done any. This is still seasoned for this week, I guess. So I'm gonna do mine, and hopefully we'll do some pretty good runs. Something I would recommend is try to look around for your builds. I would say whatever that hits the hardest and kills fastest, which is obviously Groundbreaker at the moment. That's going to be your main skill to kill enemies fast. You have to avoid damage taken. If you take any damage, your score is going to go down. But if you do kill enemies faster within the time limit on wave 4, you are going to get more points in. Another thing is Bloodlust. That's something you're going to recover yourself or use up your potions, because that's going to help you to kill things faster. Earthquake is also a pretty good skill that you can use in between to keep enemies away from you, and it flinches them for a few, like the first hit, I believe. So try to utilize around that, and Spin to Win is definitely a good way to avoid damage while you're killing them at far distance or being mobile. So this is my build. I got pretty decent score, or pretty decent stats. Hopefully we can survive longer. This is my first time doing this on an upgraded character, so we'll see how it goes. My first time when I went in, it was literally just purple items. I did not enchant anything, so it's gonna be interesting to see how far I can go. So first off, we are gonna fight some easy monsters, and these won't use any projectiles or anything, so we can just spin around and survive. Right, so the only one that throws is the skeleton with the horns, but since we have 0 score, you kind of want to utilize around that by just aiming on those first before you get points by killing the small ones. So since we already got points now, I think I got hit in between. I did not get the maximum points. You usually get 34k, 32k, 36k is probably the score that you get, but I did get hit early on, so that's my bad. So what we are gonna do now is we're gonna spin around, avoid as much damage as possible to not lower our score. So spinning is a good way to utilize at the moment. It does take time, but we don't have any time limits like we do in wave 4, so just keep spinning and avoid damage for the highest score as possible. Let's see. The one that is a threat over here is the small ones. So the small bunnies are the one that uses ranged attack. They're shooting out some dust or sand or whatever, and the remaining ones should be fairly easy now since they're melee. And we keep them away with our Groundbreaker. Alright, 94k. So we're on round 3. This is going to be slightly harder. This one has the ghosts. They shoot projectiles that are, 3 projectiles at the same time. It's really tough to spin around and kill these. Try not to be too close because they have a fast animation when they shoot. So stay at maximum distance, spin around, and try to avoid damage. I've probably taken some damage there. Yeah. Play around. You have enough time. Once the ghosts are dead, there we go. Zombies are gonna be easy. This is a sloppy run, but it's something. So the goal now is I need to save up my dark stats, and this is where we're gonna try to aim for a higher score. So 187k, 30 seconds to kill everything. Let's go. This is where time is really important. You also need to kill as much as possible with your Groundbreaker. Try not to get hit. Try to group them up. Don't think I'm gonna make it. No, 232. So 232 is okay. The first thing you want to do against this boss is that you want to stay at distance because he will do a jump attack. So you still have a lot of time. Don't worry about it. You can play around with him. You don't have to be too scared. Gonna chug some potions. We had 232. That's the attack that we want to avoid. Right, chug. Ooh, yikes. So usually you want to die at the beginning. So if you die at the beginning, you won't have any issue losing out on points. But since we're fighting this guy right now, and we're losing out on points, we're probably gonna have to focus on trying to get the kill. Oh yikes. I'm missing a lot. I do apologize for that. But as you can see, the more damage I take, the more points it will deduct from me. So I'm trying to play a little bit more safe, just want to complete this, because it is a personal record if I beat this. Oh. No, okay. So that kills me, and I barely even touched him to 50%. But you kind of wanna, if you wanna continue on, you do wanna kill him as fast as possible. At the same time, try to survive. Your score is gonna be lower than what you would have because you're taking a lot more damage trying to survive this. So what you would do at this point is you wanna go focus on killing the first 4 waves perfectly and kill as fast as possible. If you can do that, kill yourself on the 5th to get in the top score. If you can't do that, then try to aim for, surviving as long as possible. So anyone that has like 300 plus, I would say either they do the quick method, or if you have 700 plus, I think you can go further and get more points. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I guess we can do the remaining 2 runs that we have. I'm gonna do a quick one right now, see if I can get a higher score. I'm gonna kill myself at the slime, so we can get a decent score. Hopefully we can have 300 plus, but I doubt we can do that. And then the third one, I think I'm gonna try to get the kill and continue on with the turns. So I'm not gonna comment too much on this run. I'm trying to focus, so do apologize for that. But I hope everything else was a little bit more informative about how to get some decent score for this. There we go, 36k. That's the perfect score for turn 1, or wave 1. All range dead. We'll play a bit safe, knocking them back. Perfect score, 96. This is the hard part. One goes down. Okay, perfect score 128. Just kill these off. I'm gonna wait a bit because I have my earthquake ready in 10 seconds, so I'm gonna try to save for that while I keep my 10 stacks up. Alright, let's go. Right, 261, I'm gonna kill myself over here. Kill me, please. Please, 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 kill me. I just want to have the high score. There we go. So 261, it's slightly higher than what I would usually have. I had like 222. I'm still not in the top because the top 10 is 370. So what I need to do there, for example, is I need to beat the boss and I need to continue. So that's the requirement right now for people that wants to climb up. But this is just an easy way for you to get some kills. I think it could go well if I kept spinning. I don't know. I'm gonna try that out in the next run. I'm gonna keep spinning in the wave 4 so I don't run out of SP. But yeah, 261 by just going through 1 to 4 and then dying on the 5th one. This should get you pretty decent or pretty high, but I think we're gonna have to step up a little bit more for the Dark Descent. So let's go for the last one. I'm gonna try to attempt for the further than wave 5. Hopefully we can get even more points and survive a little bit longer. But But as you can see, I did get perfect score on wave 1 and wave 2. Wave 3 is a little bit wonky, but you can get perfect score there as well. And then wave 4 is where you literally have to go out and go ham, trying to get as high as possible, because the more you kill, the more score you get. The less hit you get, the less points you get deducted. So try to not to get hit, and try to survive as long as possible and kill as fast or as much as possible. Because wave 5 is where you are gonna get a little bit butt fucked by the mushroom, because she hits you for 2k, and that's with equipments, obviously. One skeleton down, second skeleton down. I think it's perfect score. Yeah, perfect score. It's easy to remember if you got the perfect score or not, because it's always zeros after the numbers. So if you have like something 3, 5, 7, 3, 2 or whatever, then obviously you got them hit. So oh, I just got hit as we speak of it. 3, 4, 1, 1, 0, 0. So small bullshit like that, you know, it happens. I'm just not paying too much attention because I am spinning a little bit recklessly. Place this. Oh, the projectiles. They were spread out pretty badly, so... Oh, he even hit me with the stun. Oh, see, that's one of those RNG stuff when you're quite close to the ghost, that they might throw that AoE on the floor that stuns you, or that holds you down or petrifies you. So that kind of sucks. And we're poorly positioned with the ghost to spin around for the dodging. Right, so I'm gonna try out the spin method here. I am just gonna spin in the next turn, see if that's better. But I am waiting for the for the earthquake to be ready up. Let's kill them. Earthquake. Pull them in. Spin around. See if we can kill them faster this way while taking 0 damage. Doesn't feel like we're getting any faster, I have to say. I mean, it is more safer because I'm dodging, but yeah, it's not as fast. Oh, 222. So he spawns, he's pulling you. Oh wow, okay. So I was still in range there. Hey, I'm still learning, so try to keep yourself always maxed out against the mushroom, and then try to DPS in between, and then try to aim for the higher turns. I know I'm just a scrub, so yeah, I hope this was slightly helpful. And I guess I'll make another video when I try to get to higher ranking, but for now I guess this is as good as I can do for now. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and this was quite interesting video to make. I wasn't expecting me to get, you know, pretty high or anything, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.